Title, Regis Sugden of Newark against Andre Batista of Portugal. The referee calls both fighters into the ring. They are ready to go. He checks with the umpires that they are ready also. Checks with the timekeeper that they're ready. Both fighters are poised and ready, and we're off. Round one, very, very trepidatious start from both as Batista tries a kick on Sugden, who just backs off it slightly. And yet another kick. Sugden waits for Batista to come at him, and then a flurry of punches right in front of us here.
First round's always an interesting one because this is probably the first time that they've seen each other throw punches and throw kicks. They've probably heard on the grapevine, done their homework on the internet, but this is probably the first time that they've actually seen each other throw punches and kicks.
The cheer that you hear, Batista down. Referee once again shakes his head on that one. I'm not sure what decision he made there, but
yeah, more of a balance issue there.
Certainly Sugden retaliated very, very well after a flurry of punches that went in there. Sugden comes in with a kick, plenty of encouragement from the crowd. All of Sugden's family members are in the crowd watching this today. Concentration on his face as the two fighters attempting a kick from Batista. Sugden steps away from that, kicks to the left side of the ribs. Good kick from Batista. A couple of good punches landed from Sugden. Batista kicks high but wide.
Regis definitely looks the more fluent of the two. Batista looking for the single, the hard single. But like I say, Regis an excellent counter fighter. If he misses, he will be punished.
Regis takes Batista over to the ropes for a couple of punches. Referee gets between them. Both boxers come back towards each other. Batista is again
just balance, just balance.
Sugden on the deck, tries a high kick, loses his balance. No points lost, and there is a end of the first round. Of course, 90 seconds, that one took us a bit by surprise, used to 2 minutes. Neil, how do you score that?
Yeah, the first round to Regis, more fluent, getting the more shots off. Obviously the questionable knockdowns I'd put down to balance. So just on scoring technique, definitely to Regis.
What about the standard, Neil, that we've seen in that first round?
Well, Regis looked a little tentative and was still getting the upper hand. Batista come out strong, but when he missed with a few shots, I think he was having second thoughts. I expect Regis to build on that now and systematically take this lad apart.
So you're live on the new 102.6 FM Boundary Sound at the Dome at Kelham, just outside of Newark. European title amateur kickboxing between Newark's Regis Sugden and Portugal's Andre Batista. The two fighters having their 1 minute in the corner. Referee calls them to the middle, ready for the commencement of the second round. Crowd obviously behind Regis. Hats off to Batista for fighting in this away from home as well. Must be absolutely daunting for somebody of his age, but opens up very confidently with a kick, but Sugden bumps him off, and a good kick to the head there from Batista, very high as well.
Regis got a nice tight guard though. He's not running onto anything.
Regis loses his balance briefly, but nothing to alter his fight plan, which seems to be to wait for Batista to come onto him and then counter, which is...
He looks a lot more relaxed in this second round. The nerves have gone, the nervous energy's gone. He can get down to business in this round. Regis
controlling from the centre of the ring while Batista just floats around the edge of the ropes away to our left at the moment. Tries a roundhouse kick that doesn't land, gets him... Sugden gets Batista onto the ropes. That was a good kick into the midriff from Sugden onto Batista. Right in front of us here now. Again, Sugden gets Batista onto the ropes. Some good punches, good kicks as well.
Beautiful combinations there by Regis.
Two fighters come together.
I mean, the thing about Regis, he'll get in and out so quick.
Regis tries a roundhouse kick, gets his foot very high onto the shoulder of Batista, and that is high as well. Goes down, referee cleans the gloves off for both fighters, and they're away again. Batista goes in, and Sugden counters with a nice punch. Controlling it from the centre of the ring now, Regis Sugden doing very well.
Fighting beautifully, he looks so mature in there.
Batista's got his work cut out now because Sugden looks in complete control of this. Standing in the middle of the ring at the end of the second round. He's in total control of that.
Yeah, he's grown in confidence as well. What Batista has tried hasn't worked. He looks very negative in the corner.
Batista leaning both arms on the rope, looking down, staring round at the crowd, having a chat with his corner. Regis in his corner, staring intently at his father Dean, who gives him the instructions on how to counter this this fighter, on exactly what to do in this third round of 5. So far, we give it to Regis.
Yeah, 2-zip, no doubt about it.
Could we be having a European golden belt coming back to the Newark Martial Arts Centre? You're listening to it live on Newark's very own full-time radio station, the new 102.6 FM Boundary Sound.
Regis first out of his stall again.
Regis is keen to get on with it, staring over at his corner. He's having a look at Batista. He's taking a good look at him. Batista is out third round. And once again, these fighters, very, very trepidatious start initially, but a kick from Sugden, retaliated by Batista. Batista a bit more aggressive in this round.
I've noticed about Regis in the past as well. He gets stronger as the bout goes on.
It's back to the centre of the ring, controlling it. Batista tries a kick. Regis retaliates with a couple of kicks and a punch. Batista backs away slightly.
Batista just hasn't got the engine to stay with him.
Sugden's got Batista in the red corner. 2 punches and a kick, a roundhouse kick, loses his balance. Referee gets between them. Picks something up from the floor of the ring. You heard the crowd lift there as Regis Sugden seemed to be getting on top of Batista as he is now.
Regis has just got the measure of him.
I asked Regis before the fight how many knockouts. He said none yet, but it would be nice if he goes on like this. You never know. This is a European fight live from the Dome at Kellam. Portugal versus Newark.
The thing about he's 13 years old, the foundation is there, the knockouts will come in the future when he starts to get his adult strength. But the important thing is there, the technique, the speed, the fluency. Regis fighting beautifully at the moment. Tries
a punch against Batista, but that misses. He's looking for his shots. You can see Regis Sugden picking out the area where he's going to take Batista there as it ends the third round. 3-0.
Yeah, definitely. Just getting stronger and stronger as it goes along, growing in confidence. In fact, to a certain degree, you see disappointment on Regis's face when the round is finished, whereas Andre is happy for the break.
There's difference in the corner. Regis staring intently straight ahead, listening to everything that Dean Sugden's saying. Batista is talking, is conversing with his trainer, who's calling him off with a towel, giving him some advice. Big advantage here. There aren't many people in the room who'd be understanding what this trainer's saying to him right now, so they couldn't even snoop in on any tactics that they were expected to employ.
No, but I would say that the only advice you give him is you need the knockout. Go out there and put it on this kid. If he carries on the way he's going, it's going to be a definite loss to him.
Regis first out of his chair. Batista is out now as the trainers leave the ring. Round 4. At the moment, it's 3-0, and I think Batista's looking for a knockout now to take this title. Regis, I think we will have been told by Dean, steady it up. Don't do anything stupid now. Batista comes in with a kick that misses. Sugden replies with yet another kick. And he's looking to pick his spot. Just standing off him.
But Batista just can't find him. And it's not for the one to try it. I mean, Regis's brother's nickname is Too Slick. But Regis is one slick dude in there.
Good kick into the midriff from Sugden there on Batista. Batista will be feeling this now. That was an excellent kick also. Flat of the foot into the abdominal area of Batista. Batista replies with a kick.
He's just timing his counters beautifully. As soon as Batista moves, Regis fires off as well and gets there first. His time is impeccable tonight.
The look on the face of Batista is, where's this coming from? What can I do about this? And the answer to that at the moment, absolutely nothing. Regis Sugden in complete control of this fight. Barring a knockout, I think we're looking at a European title coming back to Newark. But stranger things have happened in this arena. Sugden looks at his opponent once more. He's looking to pick his spot. He goes for a kick. falls short.
As soon as Batista sets as well, Regis is off the mark with that jab or that lead hook. Beautiful tactics.
Neither fighter heard the bell there. Batista got a late punch in. Regis turned around, had a quick look at him as if to say, what was that all about? Pops back to his corner, fairly confident. Sits down. Batista's corner. His arms are on the ropes. He's breathing very, very heavily. 4 very, very competitive rounds. We're about to enter the 5th and final. Batista looking for a knockout in this round, Neil.
Yeah, he'll have to. He's 4 rounds down, and they haven't even been close rounds either. His corner know what the flex is. They know that they're going to need a knockout in this last round, but I don't fancy his chances. To knock something out, you've got to hit it, and Regis is just too slick.
Live kickboxing from the Dome at Kelham. It's 8:25 on a Saturday night. You've got a choice. It's the Eurovision Song Contest, or it's European kickboxing. I know which is the more exciting. Final round. 2 fighters into the ring to come together. They touch both gloves. 1.5 minutes to go. 1.5 minutes separates Regis Sugden from the vacant European title. And Andre Batista stands in his way right now.
Regis's confidence is sky high at the minute.
Dean Sugden yelling, good kick from Regis. Batista almost on the canvas from that one. Another good punch from Sugden. Batista trying to get back. He's got to look for a knockout here.
The more he winds up, though, the more he's going to go on to Regis's counter punch.
Regis has done all the hard work in this one now.
Batista just hasn't got the answers here.
Both fighters now breathing hard. Regis definitely having the upper hand. You can tell him he's looking, he's watching and waiting to pick his point. And as soon as Batista comes in with anything, Regis retaliates with a punch or a kick. Definitely got the upper hand. Batista tries a kick. Regis steps away from it, punches to the head, and Batista gets into the corner. Regis kicks him, moves away from the corner as well. And I think we're seeing the closing stages of an excellent display from Regis Sugden.
Yeah, fair play to Andre Batista. He's trying, but he just hasn't got the armory to be able to contend with Regis.
Andre Batista from Portugal over here tonight fighting Regis Sugden. We're in the last few seconds.
And I think he's heading for his first defeat here. It's
all over. The 2 fighters